Hello and welcome to a new game that just kind of threw me in. The time is already counting up. I don't like it. Anyway, this is CYPHER Dungeon by Decimiel, or what was it, double parse maybe? Who knows? Anyway, French game dev. This recently came out. They sent me a key. I don't know what this is. Let's just learn. Let's figure it out. It also told me I should use a controller. And when I launched it, so I'm using a controller. We'll see how I feel about that. So there's a 0, a 4, and 8 in the 2. And it feels like the arrows are indicating I should go 2840. Do I interact with this and type that in, maybe? Nice. There's to go alone, take this. Among our agents, 0. What's happening? Things are rotating. What's this? A croissant? Yes, we picked up a croissant. That's very important, obviously. There were 3 different modes for map. We have the default turned on the left there. I think that's the map. There's always like a hard mode where you have to draw your own map. I don't really enjoy drawing maps all that much, and then also it's like not great for video. So I think this is the right setting for us. And then there's like an easy mode that just gives you a map or something, an automatic one. I don't know what the difference is. I didn't really. It was also, you know. Okay, we pick up one of those. Now we have 4 of them. Are those hearts? And we can get more of them if we rotate this more, maybe, and then it goes in the ground. But I don't know how that works. But it feels like if we get 1 more, 2 more, 3 more, right? We get more hearts like that. There's also that sequence of numbers in the bottom left there that changes depending on where we are. So this is 600, 610, 620, or 62, 63, 64, I don't know, 65, 74. No, it's the step count, I see. It's not a coordinate thing. I don't know what the 1 is. The 1 the heart, maybe? I didn't pay attention to that. And then we're in 4, 4, maybe? Anyway. See, this is a game about ciphers, about decryption. I don't really know. We need 13 A codes. We have 1 of them found. There are 4 things we can get. 1 of them is like a croissant, if we have it. And now we're in this room, and there's a 3 in the ground. What does that mean? We're in room 2 of 49. Okay. And we can go east of here. And there's a 0. And there are enemies, maybe? There are bats. Do they follow me outside the room? They do not. How do I fight things? Okay, I have an attack. Let's try this again. Okay, 1 hit. Almost mistimed that. How many blocks away? 3 blocks away? Yeah. Or tiles. Okay. Sure. So it makes it a dungeon too, I like it. So green 3, blue 0. But there's also like a weird little corner missing in the bottom left there. I don't know what that's all about. We'll have to look at those 4 rooms put together, maybe. But what's up here? A magenta 6 or pink 6? Can we fall into the abyss? Yes, and we lose a heart. Should not have tried. I was just wondering if it would let me fall, and it did let me fall. Okay, and this also fell. So there are traps like that. That's crazy. So I can rebound. Like I can't destroy these though, right? I can like make them bounce. Oh no, I can destroy them. They just take a few hits. Do I want to destroy all of them then? It would make the room more safe, I imagine. And I can do it safe because I can stand, because they are just going in a straight line, so I can just be in the column next to them and not get hit. That's nice. Am I like a ghost? Or like a scar? Kind of look like a skeleton scar, maybe. Right, and then we have a 6 here, and another 4 connected rooms thing, maybe. It looks like that anyway. And then the white blocks are different. Maybe, maybe not. We have a 4 up here. Should I write these down? Perhaps. Because it doesn't show on the map right now. So we are... So this is the start. And this one was a 3. And the next one was a 0. What else we have? I think a 6 and a 4, but what was the one in between? Are these borders or enemies? Some metallic, so maybe neither, but I can't... Okay, I can't go through here right now. I can move these. Oh, these come back though, that's mean. I thought they would be permanently gone, but they respawn. This was also a 6. That's why it felt wrong. It's definitely 2 6s though, yeah. And that one falls off the map, interesting. And we enter the room. Now the question is, we have 3 blue rooms. But what would be, if there is like a 4 blue room kind of code, what would be the order? There's also a red room there, but let's maybe go back down. I just had this, I forgot. I hit the wrong button. Don't know how I did that, but I did. I'm fine, I'm fine. Very like energetic music. Like the gameplay does not match, but it's fine. This is just dark, but it could be pits then. I don't know, I don't like it. It could all be void, or there could be... It's just dark and I can't see the path. Either way, it feels like I'm gonna fall. That's a 1, and like a bunch of little bugs. Someone fell in. Okay. You're gonna come attack me? Or just jump in the void? Just jump in the void. I got a heart back. That's nice. Okay, you shoot out fire, perhaps. And it's a 4. Right, you're back. The movement is less predictable. Which makes it like a little more scary. I mean, that's a B. That's not an 8. So that would be 301B in this group of 4, and they're connected on the map by that little, like in the, you know, like the top left corner of this one, bottom left, top right, bottom right there. but I don't know what that means. And these things are kind of annoying. You hit there, okay. And then there. And then here. Or I could just go, but... Okay. They look like they could maybe shoot, based on their faces. Could have projectiles, lasers maybe. I kinda need to know, I think. Yeah. You don't hit each other, which is mean. But I can hit the... But I can't really fight these guys very effectively. Wall diagonally, I guess I can. Interesting. And they shoot once I'm like, once they're facing me maybe, and they're like, they have a straight line. Interesting. No number here, but the white path continues. So maybe the white path also is like, probably is Cypher related too. But I don't know how that, because it connects two ways here. Oh, that floor force 2, everything force. Mean. And that's an 8 for sure, not a B. There was no number here, right? No digits. I think I can just go all the way around and I won't activate a single one. I guess I'll activate this one. Oh, it goes straight off the screen though, which is kind of crazy. But then it bounces. Interesting. And I can go this way. And I actually get knocked back there too if I hit this. Another 7. Ah, man. Okay. Yeah, we need another upgrade, I'm guessing, to move these. I don't think there's a point in fighting. Other than getting a heart back, maybe. Which I could use, I guess. Oh, it's too slow on that one. And that one, man. I thought if I just went, it was fine, but it's not. That's actually scary now. Can you walk? Yes. Okay, that shot did disintegrate as it left the room, right? Oh, but I walked right into that. That's stupid. I'm dead. Do I respawn or is that just it? No, I respawn. Okay, that's fine. And we're learning, we're learning. There's no, it's not gonna be like this sequence backwards, right? It's not gonna do anything. No. I wonder how to group them, you know? And the B is interesting too. Where else can I go? Because I can't go north there because there's the thing blocking my way, and north here as well. So there's only, what? The one blue room east has a way out still. And I guess this could be an O and not a 0, but we'll treat it as. 0 for now. Where am I going next? I could have maybe gone there, but it's fine. Yeah, I should have gone there though. So no number here. And a D up here. And the white line ends here or starts here maybe, depending on how you want to look at things. Let's see what these ghosts do. Can't hit them. I guess that makes sense, they're ghosts. So once I activate them I kind of have to run. I don't think it makes sense to go west from here though. So we're not gonna. Sure. Stupid spot to turn around there. Because yeah, I can't go anywhere from there either, right? It's just, I would come in on the right side there, but then I can't go there either. Well, I can go here, so I didn't check that out. Looks dark though. Yeah. Not sure. I feel like I need an upgrade for that, but I might not. Maybe, but I like guessing just doesn't seem like the thing to do right now. Wait, can I? If I do this, and then swing, I move diagonally. Could I bridge a gap like that, maybe? I don't really have a gap like that anywhere, but could there be a gap like that? Where like this is a gap and this is a gap, but like here's a solid block, and I can come in from like here, and then hit this and jump that way, maybe. Something to keep in mind anyway. I think we need another code to do anything, and I don't know what that code would be. I think all the way outside was safe, right? Okay. So what do we do? 3, but I can't do a B. Really? What would B be? Because that grouping down south, the four seem connected by the thing on the map. Those are 301B. And you could argue that it's like an 8 instead, but it's not. That gave me red though. The other one did give me orange. So it was the right numbers but wrong order maybe. Interesting. And then the grouping of 4 up top, top right there, the 2 blue and 2 red. Those are 4D6 nothing. So that also doesn't really make sense. And then we have 3 red rooms. We have 5 green rooms, 3 blue rooms. I don't know if we can group them by color then. Because we need 4 digits, I think. It doesn't let me do more than 4, does it? No, it can do more than 4. Interesting. Interesting. which is 4 question marks, so I assumed 4 digits max, but that's not it. Interesting. What if we go here and say this is 3 is the first one, and this connects directly to another green room which has the number 1. I don't know if these do anything. And this one has the number 4, and then we go across this and see if there's maybe another green room. It's not those. Cyan, I guess. And no number, but a white line again. I feel like the white line has to be indication for that, but I don't know how to read it still. Bad move. I can't read the diagonal movement right. Again, I don't know if I need to fight these at all. But why not, I guess. Okay, so this one has dropping blocks like crazy. And there's a C. Wait, where am I now? Over here. C. And the cyan room just had the line going up and over, right? And I can still navigate this, assuming there are not more blocks dropping. So maybe I should do that now. So this room we just kind of wait for the blocks to drop in and go around. It's not too bad. Shoot the enemies again, and another 0. I was not looking, a good shot. Taking notes. We can see where they drop even, okay. Sure, that's fine. Like the blocks look different, the tiles. It's fine, it's fine. I'm not sure what I'm doing exactly still though, so... Got a heart, nice. Was worth it in the end. So this line goes all the way through this room. And then it ends up here, and there's an A. So now we have green A, a cyan B, a blue C, and a red D, which seems irrelevant. Also, this room might have floors dropping. Different song. Interesting. They don't really want to be here, to be honest. Unless they're just all far in. Come on, one more step. There you go. I guess it's fine then. Getting back might be annoying, but maybe not. A 2 up here. So many blue rooms. Somewhere here too, right? Yeah, here. Right in front? No, okay. Some more borders. Oh, they move this time. They definitely have not done that before. Let's look south first, maybe. Just end of the line here. Nothing happening in here? That doesn't seem right, you know? It just doesn't. That's an 8. And the line ends in the middle too. I wish I had, like, I'm just, yeah, my map is too small. Can't take good notes. But I can move here. But I can't skip that way. No, I have no way through. And that line only spans 3 rooms, right? This 8, this empty, and then the one below it is also empty. Which is weird too. I think hugging the wall is fine, right? Or was there one on the wall? I'm not sure now. One was on the wall. At least. If you just gun it, it's fine. You just have to keep going. Don't hesitate. That's actually not good, no. I kinda don't like that they shoot, like that they see outside the room. And shoot outside the room. I don't like the spacing on these. Another dark room, lots of bats. And then what was that? 0. Down here. And also borders to block my way. Okay, not too many ways to go now, I think. So I should really figure out the code. I don't really know how to. Could I go? I need to go back to that yellow room. I don't remember those doors right now. Right, yeah, there are definitely ways to go here still. Okay, blocking drops, dropping blocks. And then a line going over here. We're gathering information, but I'm not really like sure what's happening. I don't really need to be in here, I think. That's scary. That guy, the top guy, always likes falling in there like it. That's a bomb. There's definitely a bomb. And this is 7. And the line ends here. The line starts down there and goes through these rooms. I can't really draw that very well because I don't have space for it. Let's check out the bomb. I think it's up 1, so I need to get the code done to rotate it down, right? In order to be able to interact with it. Sure. Okay. I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing. I don't think I would need to be here. But we can go back from here, so it's fine. I think everything else is blocked off, so we need to figure out the code. Did I get hit there? Why was it on time at the swing? I guess I was late. Right. Was that 4? Has it always been there? Does it mean I've attempted 4? Maybe. Maybe. So yeah, I'm not really sure. What to do. The green rooms over there. A, nothing, nothing. 413787 over there. The blue rooms have 0 or 2 is 0, the C, another 0, and then the other 3 are 460. There are 49 different rooms. One is the gray room in the middle. Which gives us 48. But you have red, blue, green, cyan, magenta, and yellow. So we have at least 6 colors, and then black rooms too. And we already have 9 green rooms too. So So they might not be evenly distributed. I'm a little lost, but that's okay. I can't fight this ghost. There's a war here. Oh, I'm not in the room yet. Now I'm in. See if I fall anywhere. No falling and no wars. There's no doors, which makes sense because we would see the doors in the other rooms. Well, there is a horde there. Interesting. So there might be a number there, we just can't see it without either falling everywhere or just giving up for now and coming back once we have like a lamp or something. A torch. Night vision, something. I don't know how to group things. I'm not sure. Do we have a line up there? There was a line up there, right? I think so. Yeah, it starts here. How am I missing all of them? Seems unlikely. So the blue line starts here and then goes up and it goes across, and that's where the D is, right? So the D splits the line from the D. Gonna fall again. Doesn't make sense to try, I think. See, that's interesting because it moves me twice. But I can't do anything with that right now. And then the line originates maybe from the D. Do all the lines go to letters? No, I don't think so. Or maybe it doesn't originate there and it has... It goes here, guys. So it goes from here through the D and then up and around the corner and splits down into the 6 and then up into a room I can't get to. I'm not sure what to do with that information though. Yeah, I'm not sure. Could there be more things in these rooms that seem empty otherwise? I mean, maybe, but it doesn't really make sense to me. For there to be anything. Let's try this again. So if I do 2804, which is the wrong order, does it turn orange? Yeah. And if I put in the one I've already done, it also gives me orange. Interesting. The count up there is still at 4, or whatever that is. I'm really interested in these like corner connecting things in the room, so they have like those squares inside the corners of the rooms on the map. But it doesn't really help me, I think, because like none of them give me 4 numbers, 4 digits. So one is A0 nothing C. The one up there is 2 nothing 0 nothing. The one up in the top right is 4D 6 nothing. And the one straight down, straight south of us here is 301B. I can't really do 301B. And I can't really figure out like what is B? B is maybe the second letter of the alphabet. But R, that seems like a stretch. I guess if you say that A is the 0, then it's B is a 1. None of that makes sense though. Now, you know, I could do hex stuff with B. And B would be 11. I'm not sure. Like the first code is so obviously there. It's just 2840, right? There's no thinking involved, basically. And I don't think the coordinates matter much. We're in room 4-4 here, which makes sense. This is 4-5, 4-6, 4-7, and then, or you know, 1-1 in the top left, 7-7 in the bottom right. And all the other numbers I think are just like stats. I don't think they matter too much right now. I just don't see an obvious way to start a sequence other than those white lines, but they don't seem to connect anything meaningful for the most part, which is interesting, yet also definitely confusing. I can sprint, that's nice. Yeah, none of those, like the break rooms don't have doors really, I think, for the most part, so they gotta be, they have to have information, otherwise they'd be completely useless. And like this gives me information, I guess, like this column is fine, this row is fine, this column is fine, this row is fine, so everything is just in the middle if there's anything there. But I can't tell where. There. But like I can't map that out like that. I mean I can, it would just take an hour. Because I'd have to go back and like heal up. Or like respawn and run back down here again. Which doesn't seem very fun. And even then it's kind of annoying to map the room like that. And I wouldn't want to do it. And like this gap here is actually weird looking. No, that's another number, isn't it? It's not just, it's another digit. It's just a 2. Yeah. So the middle of this is a 2. So we have 3, 0, 1, 2B. We've already tried this. And I don't know if B is like a keyword for something then. I don't know. Could be. I should end this episode, I think. I just don't feel like I've made enough progress. This was borders, right? Yes. I didn't feel like it would hit me. It did. Clearly. Felt wrong. Because what's the thing in this? Could be a 0. Is there like the rock dropping something else too? I think that's a 0, yeah. So this corner is like A, 0, 0 in the middle, nothing, C. What a confusing setup for sure. And then but this corner is different looking. It goes down here. Gotta be a 4 then. I imagine. Yeah. So this little corner of the world is 2, nothing, nothing, 0, and a 4 in the middle. So maybe we just take all of those. There are 4 of these so far. 4 of those middle numbers. A 0, 2, a 4. Just need the top right one, but I can't get there from here. That's still really interesting, but I can't use it anywhere, I think. Diagonal movement is my enemy. It's the more annoying way to go, but whatever. I can't. Too impatient. Can you give me a heart back? I need one. Now I should go home. Otherwise I might die and go home anyway. We're right here. Could be an 8. Does that have to be an 8 maybe? Yeah, okay. So this one is what? 4D6 nothing. It has an 8 in the middle. The only confusing part is there's like one with A, one with B, one with D, but C is like in the same one as A. Otherwise I would have an order too, right? A, B, C, D. Unless it's C twice, like A and C, so maybe it's, it could be that too. Definitely could be. So if A is 0, B is 2, C is 0, and D is 8. No! Why not though? But 0, 2, 4, 8 is the same numbers again as this. And the sequence is 2840, so that would be the B1, the D1. The one that doesn't have anything. The C1. God. Okay, I don't know, not as helpful as I thought it would be. I don't really know where to put things together. There's like a lot of information. Well, not even that much, but like there's stuff, but there's color, there's position, there's digit, and then there are rooms that connect, but I don't really know how. And yeah, it's interesting that like the one has a B in it, one has a D in it, and then one has A and C in it, and the fourth one has none of the letters. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to get a code from then, yeah. There's all like color mixing stuff you could look at too as like a thing that connects rooms or something, but I don't really know. And I don't know if there are, of all the codes have like 4, or if there could be like one that's 1 digit, or if they could have more, because it does let me put in quite a few numbers. So there's no limit there. No, you know, obvious one anyway, no low one. There could be a limit somewhere probably, but I don't know. I was like, how do I get into the room 2 to the east of me right now? There's gotta be a way to like make doors or teleport or something. But we have also, yeah, we have 4 items missing. And like the little circles around the question marks, the one looks a little blue, the one looks a little yellow, and the third one looks maybe a little pink. Or just red. Kind of hard to tell with the gray there. Seven is the code, right? The 4 could just means all 4 digits, but I don't know if that's true. Man. I'm intrigued, but also kind of lost right now. Because I can't go anywhere new anymore. We could try mapping the dark rooms. I'm not sure I want to do that. That would be like a desperation thing where I can't find anything else to do. I do very strongly feel that those rooms with the the number in the middle of them have to be connected somehow. Or maybe it's really just had like an extra digit there for some reason, but I don't know what that would mean for me. The color of the rooms obviously has to be important too, otherwise it wouldn't be there, I think. But it's not as clean as there are like 4 blue rooms and then you get 4 digits and that's a code, right? Definitely not. And then ABCD is interesting too. Anyway, that's it for today, I guess. We'll try again next time to make more progress, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.